The best part about digital marketing is automation. Why? Because it doesn't require your time and effort to run campaigns that are going to build leads and sales for your business. In this video, we're gonna show you the one email automation that you have to be using, the template for that automation to get more sales for your business. So here we go. All right, welcome back everybody. My name is Jordan Steen, aka Serial Entrepreneur, and if this is your first time at this channel, we talk all about personal branding, starting a marketing agency, essentially just building a business online from any passion or hobby or skill set that you already love doing anyway. So if you want to learn more about any of the content that we release, or if you want to be updated when we release new content, just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you get updated to all of our freshest releases. So you won't believe how many times I hear people say that email marketing is dead, which they're dead wrong. All right, email marketing is one of the best ways that you can build your audience, continue to build that relationship with your brand, remarket to potential customers, send them free information, and ultimately just make them fall in love with your business or with your client's business, whoever you're doing this email marketing for. As a matter of fact, with email marketing alone, we've been able to increase our sales 15 to 20% per month. All right, that's an extra for us around $5,000 to $10,000 per month just because of email marketing being in place. If we didn't have it in place, we would severely miss or sincerely miss that revenue. So just pay attention to this video. There is one template that we use to guide our email marketing, to kind of build our templates and put them in place so that way we know we're guaranteed to get results every single time. And we're going to show you how to do that in this video. All right, guys, so this is the email automation template. If you want a copy of this email automation template, we're not including it in this video, but if you do want a copy of it, I need you to do me two favors. Hit the thumbs up so that way I know if we hit 100 likes, or 100 thumbs ups, I'm going to create another video releasing this template. That way you can have access to it. And if you want the template, obviously just leave a comment below saying, yes, I want the template. And those two things, once we reach 100 likes, I'll send out the template. All right, so let's go ahead and go into this template really quickly so that way you guys can, kind of understand what I'm talking about here. So this is the welcome automation. All right, so if you generate email leads from some type of platform, say it's ClickFunnels, right? Once they subscribe, they're subscribing with a specific intent, right? You probably entice them with an offer or a template or a download or something, for free, right? Or some kind of value, right? So to do what you have to do is you have to, number one, kick them off through a welcome automation, and then you'll immediately send them through the content automation. All right, so let's talk about how that kind of works. The first thing you have is the welcome automation. So this just needs to be a generalized, or you can do specific to each content funnel. So say you have a funnel for, I don't know, for us, it'd be like funnel for Facebook ads versus a funnel for people interested in Instagram advertising, right? We could do two separate content funnels on that. So we could do a welcome automation specific to people wanting to know about Facebook marketing and say, hey, welcome to Serial Entrepreneur Academy. We teach all about digital marketing, starting agency, personal branding. We're going to send you some Facebook marketing content over the next couple of weeks. We could do that. And then the Instagram would say the exact same thing, except over the next 2 weeks, we're going to send you some Instagram content, right? So you can make generalized ones if you want, just saying welcome to the brand, or you can create content specific ones if you like as well. The content specific ones obviously work a little bit better. They just require a little more effort. The welcome automation, you need to have that set up, and essentially once they subscribe, they're going to go through that welcome automation first. You'll have them essentially tagged when they subscribe, so that way that tag is read and they know to go through a welcome automation. All right, and then once they receive the welcome email, then it will kick them off through to the next value automation based on the welcome series that they came into, or the welcome automation that they came into. So essentially you build out welcome automations, and then those welcome automations kind of direct where that person will go based on which welcome automation they joined for whatever content series or lead generation campaign you're running. All right, now let's talk about the value automation, and this is where really all of the benefit comes from. So the first thing you want to do is send them that opt-in or offer email, and that's why they joined the list. If people don't get this email within the first few minutes of subscribing to your list, they're going to have an issue. You're going to get a lot of people reaching out to you and requesting that, they didn't receive it or something like that, when ultimately they did. It just came a little later than they expected. So you want to get it out as quickly as possible and make sure that it is exactly what you told them you were going to give them, right? If you don't give them what you said you're going to give them, you already lost any, relationship that you had a chance of building with that person, because they don't believe you now. They don't trust you, right? So this is the reason they opted into your funnel. Give them the information they're looking for in that very first email. All right, so from there, you can do a day separation, 2 days. I would say probably a day, especially if they're brand new to the list. And then you're going to send them value offer 2, otherwise known as VO2. VO1 is value offer 1. That's usually the opt-in offer email. So value offer 2, what is that? At this point, we're sending them more content, more free information, more value without trying to sell the business, all right? Without trying to sell our products and services. In the first email, and even in the welcome emails, we're not talking about products and services specifically. We talk about our mission, our goal as a company, what we try to strive for with our customers, and the experience we try to provide them, right? We focus on that in the first couple of emails, plus the value that we promised, all right? In that third email, which is value offer 2 that they're going to receive, you still want to focus on value, all right? And you don't want to focus on essentially trying to sell a product or service just yet. You're still trying to build that relationship. It takes more than one piece of value for them to really trust you, right? So value offer 2, just more value. Do not try to sell them yet. Value offer 3, this is another email with some form of value. The topic is still similar to the original topic, all right? And so that's also key. If you send a topic, let's say I send you a topic on selling and landing clients in the first email. The second email is also going to deal with selling and landing clients and some other form of value I can give you. The third email is also going to talk about selling and landing clients or some other form of value that I can give you around that topic. Why? Because that's the initial topic that you came in on. We're focusing on content-driven email content versus trying to focus on just randomized stuff that anybody might like about our business. We focus on a specific reason why they came to that list and hit them with that information. But here's what we're going to do in value offer 3 that's a little bit different, all right? The topic is still similar to the original email topic, but you can begin to mention other topics as well and should try and forward them to a link or article that talks about the new topic. You can use this as a way to track and see if they have interest in other topics that you might want, could talk or inform them about, right? If so, you can have that viewer added to a new automation about that topic. You can begin to mention your product or service. So let's say, for example, there's a dog groomer, right? And they do dog grooming services. So just taking care of your dog as far as its physical appearance, right? The hair, the nails, the teeth, all of that, right? But let's say that dog groomer decides to expand and they want to add on a dog training service, like where they teach people's dogs, on the side in another part of their store or location, right? So that means they have 2 different services that they could technically sell to their audiences and 2 different types of topics to talk about, because dog grooming versus dog training, that's 2 completely different things, right? So what they can do is they can start to hint in their email content about dog training and tips to training their dog or making sure that their dog is more well-behaved, right? Doesn't chew their shoes. And they can just briefly mention that in the 3rd email series and direct them to some other piece of content. And if someone clicks that link, you can tag them as dog training, and then you'd enter into that email automation where you go more into dog training. All right. So value 3 is very important. You need to start to incorporate other types of content that they might have interest in. Otherwise, how are you ever going to know, right? All right, and so you'll switch that up. Again, you can track it. If so, you can have that viewer added to a new automation. Boom, you're good to go, and you're providing value that they care about. Product offer 1, otherwise known as PO1. This is the next step, all right? So first, email enticing the viewer to buy your product or service. That's what it is. It's the very first one where you actually go straight out and you just start talking about selling the product or service. And what I recommend is, if you can afford to, give them some extra value. If you can do a discount or a promotion or a BOGO or some extra reason, maybe they get a free keychain, not necessarily a free keychain, but you get what I'm saying. They get an added benefit if they buy right now from using this email automation, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be a promotion or discount associated, but it definitely helps. So you could, again, just provide them a straight sales email, introducing them to the product and saying, look, this is the results our clients have had with this product. You can have this too. VO4, another value email, and you try to add as much value as you can. Try to stick close to the original topic, and you can mention a new topic or branch off into a new topic in this email and maybe focus a little more on another topic as well as that original topic, right? Because again, we're trying to figure out if they have any other interests so we can send them through other content automations that we know they will like, that they will engage with, that they'll open and read and download stuff from. Next is VO5. Again, it's not difficult. I'll put it to you like that. Building the series and the automations is super easy if you do it in this manner. And a lot of you are probably wondering, what time frames, test days, 2 days, see if you can get away with 2 in a day with specific types of email combinations. There's all types of, variations. You can do it based on actions taken, if they're added to Facebook audiences or not. There's all kinds of reasons that you could push someone through to another offer or to another email. It's kind of up to you and how you want to build your campaign out. So we've talked about VO5. Again, we're introducing other content, adding more value. We're talking, we're not focusing on the products or services at all. Again, at this point, you've already mentioned the product or service, so you can briefly, at the very, very bottom of your email, get into that, but you don't have to. Product offer number 2, all right, this is where you're actually going to give them some kind of promotion or discount, again, if you can. And most businesses can, so don't be afraid to give away that discount. It's better than losing the sale completely, especially if you have something that it's a repeat purchase type of situation, or you get them on as a long-term client. It makes sense to lose that one time to get them for life or for years or months, So product offer 2, give them some sort of discount. Again, repeat talking about the services, but in a different way, talk about a different topic, something like that. And just, again, make sure that there's some sort of value. Use almost clickbaity subject lines to get them to open the email. One-time offer you'll never see again from us, something like that. Product offer 2, more value towards buying the actual product, trying to get them to convert. Value offer 6, another value email. Again, try to mention a new topic and track the link. Value offer 7, same thing, another topic, add more value, track the link. Then you make it to the end of the series, and you don't have to do it with only 7 emails in total and then the final product offer. It kind of depends on your product or service. Are you selling pencils or are you selling cars, right? Pencils, that takes nothing for me to, the purchasing decision is super simple. I can buy the pencils if I can afford them, which they're cheap. I could probably afford them. If I need them, I'll buy them, right? Buying a car, completely different, right? It's going to take a little bit longer to build that relationship. So you're going to need to build longer email automations, right? So focus on the type of client that person is dealing with, their customers or your customers, and what the sales cycle looks like with those customers. We build our email automations to be about 2 weeks long because we know if we get you through one, you'll probably go through at least another, if not 3. And so that means you've been with us for about a month and a half. It usually takes us about 2 weeks to a month to sell that product for Serial Entrepreneur, right? So that's why we build them out in a specific time frame. Let's get into that. Final PO is just the final offer, the best offer you have to give them, whether it's, get it free if you take advantage of it now, and then next month you pay, full price. Something, whatever your best offer that you can possibly give them is, that's where you hit them with that. Final chance, we know you're serious about it. You've gone through all of our automations. You've looked at all of our content, but here's your last chance. We don't give out this offer ever again, and we're never going to give it to you again. So if you don't take advantage of it, bye. Take advantage of it now, boom, and you get them to purchase. That's where we get a ton of email. Like we get people who purchase at the product offer 1 stage, product offer 2, and then the final product offer always closes it down if we know they're super engaged. And then all you're going to do here is you're going to end this automation. You'll add in any tags to associate with that person at the end of the automation. If any, for example, if they purchase the product, you're going to want to filter them out of any more content streams and focus on customer related content, right? So it just depends on what their next goal is, what objectives happened, or what goals took place during that automation. And then what you're going to do from there is if they don't purchase, right, you're going to enter them into a new automation. It could, be any one. You could have a follow-up automation that you always do that comes directly after this. You could do, some sort of customer-related automation. It's kind of up to you and what you think is going to be a next best step for your client. So the one thing I do want you guys to know before you ever get started in email marketing, there's a ton of platforms out there, right? I do prefer ActiveCampaign. We're going to leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out yourself for a couple of reasons. If you run an agency, they have a partner program. So you get 25% off every extra account that you add on, and then it increases the discount the more accounts you add on. So you automatically get a huge savings right there. Number 2, it is the best automation builder out there. Like I absolutely love it. And without it, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So if you're curious about ActiveCampaign and you want to see a little bit about how we use that tool to build our email marketing campaigns, check out this video in the top right corner. All right, so that is it, everyone. Again, if you want access to this template yourself, I need you to do me a favor and hit the thumbs up and then leave a comment below saying, yes, I want this template. But again, the key, guys, is building an automation that provides value, doesn't try to introduce or smash the product down their throat too quickly. You focus on value and then you work the product in later. You continue focusing on content they care about by tagging and submitting them to new automations that will be focused on that content specifically. Oh, and really quickly, if you click on this link in the top right-hand corner, we've put together some other email campaigns that you need to succeed when you're running email automation. So check out that link. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you like this video, throw a thumbs up. If you have questions or comments about email marketing or automations, shoot them in the comments box below so that way I can get back to you. Finally, if you haven't subscribed, do it, because I promise you we do the best content here at Serial Entrepreneur Academy and we try to focus on what you guys need. So if you need it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get updated. But all right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Until next time, Serial Entrepreneur out. Later.
Ready to start living the six-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.